Yo, what is up? We are back today and we have two IEMs to unbox today. One of them is the Simgot Supermix 4 and the other one is the Kiwi Ears KE4. This is the new meta tuning IEM. So very thankful to Simgot and Linsol for sending these out. Let me just put away the KE4 right there. Maybe we can keep it in the video, keep it in frame, but we'll unbox the Simgot first and we'll start talking about what's happening now. How this video is going to work is we're going to unbox it today and then I'm going to take a week and listen to them, and then I will follow up with my review at the end of this video. Of course you're going to see this all in 10 minutes or whatever, but I'm gonna first do the unboxing for you guys to check it out, and then I'll listen to it and make a second video and stitch it up together and make it into one video. This is the Simgot Supermix. Looks pretty cool actually. This is one dynamic driver, one balance armature, one planar and one piezo pickup. So this is a 4 driver IEM. Yo, looks pretty cool. It's actually really sleek looking. The shape is very regular size shape, so I think it's gonna fit pretty easily. Normally I use my own ear tips, but yeah, these are pretty standard and I wouldn't say they're the greatest, but they're not bad. Just like the EM6L, it comes with its own hard case. The cable is right in here. The bag is pretty cool. It's actually a hard case, and this will definitely secure your IEM if you need to travel with it or put it, take it somewhere. But yeah, let's put all this aside and take a look at the IEM itself. Now the build quality and design of the Supermix is actually super solid. It's very nice quality 3D printed resin, and it looks like they incorporated some kind of metal faceplate. It's actually pretty nice. It looks like it looks expensive, to be honest with you. It's somewhat elegant looking. There's a little bit of like minimalistic chic design language throughout the packaging, and all the accoutrements included in the packaging. These cables are pretty good as well. They feel pretty nice, very pliable. But it looks like this is going to be a tangle monster, but we'll figure it out. Speaking of the IEMs, there is a little pinhole vent on the outward faceplate, and the nozzle looks pretty standard size and standard depth. I think it'll work well with these. Too bad they don't have foam, but these earbuds are alright. I do have my own if I need to swap them out, but yeah, that's the Supermix 4. I'm looking forward to playing around with it. Now it's time to open up the Kiwi Ears KE4. Instead of following the Harman tuning curve, this is called the new meta. So it's literally a new type of tuning. I have very high expectations for this IEM. So here we go. That's what it looks like. Simple unbox. I've never owned Kiwi Ears, let alone a new meta tuned Kiwi Ears, so this will be very interesting. 2 dynamic drivers, 2 balance armatures, 3-way network crossovers. It looks like brushed aluminum at the top, and then there's like resin on top of it. It's kind of like it's suspended in amber. The Kiwi Ears logo, it's like Jurassic Park, where the thing is suspended in amber, because there's a thick layer of resin over the top of that faceplate. Now, like I said, simple unbox. I like the simple approach. Actually, it's pretty simple. Just pull it out, there you go. Let's stack them up over there. I like this little box. This little hard case is actually has some texture to it, as opposed to the Simgot one. I like this texture because it's like kind of like your canvas bag or something like that. Pretty cool. There's some miniature grills here. I think they're for replacement for those grills there in case you lose them or something. Let's have a look at the ear tips. Oh, okay. These are like the ones I'm currently using, so these are pretty good. And then I want to take a closer look. It's pretty good. I think I will end up using this actually. So let's put that aside for the time being and take a look at the cable. Wow, this cable is actually a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be. It aesthetically, it just looks like a regular cable, but in my hand, I like the way it feels. I like the way it looks. I like the chrome. I like the shiny. I don't know if it'll stay shiny like that, you know. I don't know if the chrome will tarnish over time or not, but let's assume it doesn't. It stays shiny like this for a long time. I think that would look pretty cool. We can safely say that the unbox of the Kiwi Ears does not look like it's $200. The hard carry case on the Kiwi Ears do look a little bit more robust compared to the one on the Simgot, which is more like a fox leather case. I prefer this one because this one looks like it'll last longer. It'll be tumbling inside your bag and it won't get damaged. This one, it'll probably tear up, like those cheap headphones get scratched up pretty easily. I think the Kiwi Ears have a better box, a better carrying case, I should say. But on the IEM itself, if I'm being honest, on first impression, they look a little more industrial than the Simgot. It looks like something I've seen on stage with with professional musicians. If I'm being honest, it doesn't look like it's made for looking trendy in the train or metro. If anything, it's got like a simple aesthetic, and it's got like a serious I'm here for work kind of look. Yeah, I dig it. So I'm gonna listen to it for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, and then we will continue with this review. I'll see you then. Yo, what is up? We are back now after 10 days. This is what I got for you. This Supermix is super comfortable. So I prefer using foam tips that I have here. You do need to pay attention to the smaller or more narrower bore. Sometimes your tips can slide off because the it gets stuck. The tips will get stuck in your ears if they slide off. That's because it does not have a lip to lock those foam tips on. Maybe you need to get a tighter fitting silicone tips that would work better. The cable is pretty high quality to me. These are silver plated oxygen free copper. They're using nice materials here. Whether they affect the sound quality is debatable, but I like seeing companies using quality material on their $150 IEMs. Now this IEM has 4 drivers, a 10mm dynamic driver, a balanced armature driver, a planar, and a piezo driver. With the Supermix 4, you're getting like a a studio monitor, kind of like a flattish response. That's not to say it's a studio monitor with flattish response. This is a V-shape Harman tuning. The sub bass and mid bass are not aggressive, and some might argue even not aggressive enough. I guess I found them to be sufficient for modern music. It's pretty mild to my ears. The low mids are being driven by the balanced armature driver, and it sounds a little boosted compared to the Harman tune. This gives the signal a bit of warmth, but by no means is this a thumpy kind of IEM. If you're looking for a hip-hop pairing, I would even suggest the Truth Ear Nova, which I also recently reviewed. The upper mids and upper extensions are driven by the planar and the piezo drivers, and what it does is it takes the resolution to a new level. This is why I kind of allude to the IEM to have like a flattish signature, although it is totally not a flat signature. The higher frequencies are capturing the fidelity of more expensive IEMs, if I'm being honest. This is the IEM I want to use for two specific jobs. One, video editing. Two, gaming. For music, I listen to a lot of classical and opera, so this fits actually straight into my jam. Or if you're just listening to music exclusively, I might not pick this out, but for an overall use in front of my monitors, video editing, doing all kinds of stuff, watching movies, playing games, it's going to be amazing for that. That detail in that upper highs, that clarity that I get, I feel like it's so nice and very crispy. This is exactly what I'm looking for. To me, it feels a little bit flat, and I'm getting a neutral kind of feel to it. I know it's not neutral, but I'm getting that kind of neutral feeling. I feel like it's not overextended in the boost, in the bass or in the mids, so it's going to be perfect for me. Now, on to the Kiwi Ears KE4. Right off the bat, TLDR, okay? New meta, I am sold. Why didn't anyone do this sooner? It's very comfortable in my ears. The ball and shaft feels like it's the standard size. Maybe it's a little bit bigger than standard size, I'm not sure, but I got no problems with comfort. There's a little ridge on the shaft that locks my ear tips in. The cable has a great color. I like this bronze, dark brown color. It looks premium. It's a little bit on the thin side. It's very pliable. It's significantly thinner than the one on the Simgot. I don't see this as an issue. I appreciate the smaller, slimmer form factor. Looks wise, they could have gone with a different aesthetic, if I'm being honest. I think for $200, I expect a more premium looking faceplate. I mean, they could have left the brushed aluminum plate where it is and not pour the resin over it, if that makes sense. Just let it be a flat brushed piece. Would have turned out looking better, in my opinion. Now, sound wise, like I said, I'm sold on the new Meta. It is absolutely amazing. To my ears, it just feels very natural and authentic. The sub bass is warmer and natural. It's got more forward mids compared to a Harman 2019 type of tune, and I think this is where the IEM kind of shines. I think if you like vocals, this is going to accentuate the performance of the artist, but overall I really enjoyed this IEM for all kinds of music consumption, if I'm being honest. I listen to very different kinds of musics. I tend to gravitate toward towards flatter types of tunes. Again, this is not a flat tune, but the new meta tune is kind of like flatter compared to the Harman tune, which is more of like a V-shaped tune, if that makes sense, right? There's a hint of bass boost, but it's kind of like a less refined boost. There's plenty of other IEMs out there with more bass if that's what you want. This IEM actually makes me want to go out and try the Moondrop Dusk and even possibly the Dunu Da Vinci. I think those are touted as really good new meta tunings as well. In fact, actually I might even go try the Truth Ear Hexa, which is kind of like the same tuning profile as this one. So I think I might just do that, try out the Truth Ear Hexa first, and then see if I can get my hands on a Moondrop Dusk and a Dunu Da Vinci. Very interesting. I am completely sold. These are going to be awesome for commuting. They're going to be great for going out for a run wearing these and listening to nice music. This is definitely an IEM I would recommend for music consumption, listening to podcasts. I forgot to mention that this actually is great for spoken word, and spoken word sounds really nice on this for some reason. I don't know why, haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, I really like the Kiwi Ears KE4. Hope you enjoyed this video, took some useful information on these two IEMs, and thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.